Welcome to today's edition of MHTV News. I'm Zach Layden.
And I'm Max Martin.
For our first story of the night, 24 pounds of cocaine and marijuana with a street value of $450,000 was seized at a Hilton hotel in Central Jersey. 24-year-old Jonathan Reyes of Kendall Park and 24-year-old Alyssa Ugarte of Brick were charged with distribution and possession of cocaine and marijuana. East Brunswick police said in a statement the suspects were arrested after a thorough investigation into the couple. The East Brunswick police received help from the Middlesex County Narcotics Task Force and the Middlesex County Sheriff's Office K-9s unit. The arrests were made in February and announced this May.
2 men have been arrested after a shooting on Planchet Drive. Charlie has the story.
Good evening, I'm Charles Bedetti. Montclair police have arrested 2 people in connection with a shooting. The shooting took place during a robbery on April 29th on a street called Planchet Drive. A 25-year-old man was injured with a bullet in his abdomen. He was then hospitalized. According to authorities, a passerby came across the injured man and then placed a call to 911. The police arrived at the scene at 10:53 p.m. The emergency responders took the injured man to a nearby hospital when he got into stable condition on Wednesday. On May 1st, police arrested Devon Sanders Roberts, age 20, and Quanasia Owens, age 18. They were charged with robbery, conspiracy, aggravated assault, unlawful possession of a weapon, and possession of a weapon for unlawful purpose.
Tylen has a report on a bus crash. Tylen?
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tylen Nelskuzi, reporting from MHTV. Today we will be talking about the bus crash in Mount Olive, New Jersey, on Route 80. On Thursday, May 17th, the school bus from Eastbrook Middle School was supposed to go to Waterloo Village, but instead 2 people died and 43 injured on the bus. There were 3 buses leaving for the field trip at 10:25 a.m. until one of the buses missed its turn on exit 25 in Mount Olive, and then the bus driver decided to make an illegal U-turn, which put the bus in jeopardy. Then a dump truck hit the bus from behind. The whole front of the bus came off from the rest of the bus. The 2 people who died were teacher Jennifer Williamson and 5th grader Miranda Faith. This is a very tragic incident that happened to very innocent people. Nobody ever wants anything like this to ever happen again.
A storm leads to a house fire and tragedy. Kaylee has a story. Kaylee?
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kaylee Flynn, reporting from MHTV. There's been a bizarre story starting with the storm. Late Tuesday, a woman died after she was pulled from a house fire in Waldwick. The fire began around 6:40 p.m. Right after the storm finished, the house caught on fire. The house was severely damaged, and the fire took around 90 minutes to extinguish. The fire department reported it on social media. It was a faulty, Mayor Tom Ganardo said. We are standing by all of the house fires anyway. Because of the storm, it was too late. She was taken out. She didn't make it. Firefighters from Midland Park, Hawthorne, Franklin Lakes, Upper Saddle River, and the members of the Bergen County Sheriff's Office responded. Sadly, this woman died a terrible death. I'm Keely Flynn from MHTV. Back to the studio.
He kidnapped his boss for money and now is facing the charges. Matt has more.
Hello and welcome. I am Matthew Croft reporting from MHTV News, reporting about a kidnapping in Hackensack, New Jersey. A 37-year-old man named Louis Vacanes kidnapped his boss. He said it was because he was not getting enough money at his job and to pay for child support. Here are the details. Louis Vacanes asked his new boss for a loan to pay for child support, but the boss declined, saying he cannot give a loan to a new worker. The next day, Louis Vacanes came to work with a knife and threatened to kill the boss, saying nothing to lose. Louis Vacanes told the boss to go to the bank and take out money. Later, when the boss was at the bank, he called the police and arrested Louis Vacanes for multiple charges, including kidnapping and weapon possession.
A federal drug sting involving fake drugs has led to the arrest of 10 airport workers. VJ has more. VJ?
Good morning. My name is VJ Ved for MHTV News. Today I'm reporting on 10 airport workers accused of scheming to ship meth on airline flights to Newark. 10 airport workers in Dallas thought they could make a quick buck by smuggling crystal methamphetamine to Newark, Phoenix, and Charlotte. Since they worked at the airport, they had no problem smuggling the drugs into the airport. However, what they did not know was that the people giving them the drugs were federal agents. In fact, the entire thing was just one big sting operation. The drugs were fake, and they were getting paid just so that they would feel like the drugs were real. The luggage that they used was stuffed with fake drugs and sent to the location that they had to send it to. There, a majority of the fake meth was taken to Newark on a total of 5 different flights. Throughout the entire operation, the 10 men in the scheme didn't know that they were part of the sting operation. For MHTV News, this is VJ Ved. Have a great day.
Nick has a story about a man who beat a murder charge only to end up shot to death. Nick?
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Nick Snyder reporting to you for MHTV. Today we have this story is about a man named Alexander Capel, age 25. He allegedly murdered a resident of Abeskin named Kenneth Sanders, as shown on screen, in December of 2014. But he was ruled not guilty in 2017. He got ruled innocent because of lack of information associated with the crime. But he did get arrested for having an illegal firearm that is meant for an unlawful reason. But as the saying goes, what goes around comes around, because on Monday night he was shot and killed on Michigan Avenue in Atlantic City. According to Joe Brandit, though, they haven't found the murderer of Campbell, and the Atlantic City Police is looking for the criminal. I'm Nick Snyder, reporting for MHTV. Back to the studio.
We'll be right back after this quick break.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to today's edition of MHTV News. I'm Stella Guzik.
And I'm Jordan Brown.
This is my 3rd year taking video broadcasting. I would say it's a really fun class and it's totally worth taking, and it's really satisfying at the end. You get to take a camera and shoot your own videos and edit it all together and see your final product at the end.
Final set. Beginning recording. Action. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Reporting for MHTV on the topic of the upcoming conference championships in the NFL.
Dozens of convicts. Whatever way you look at this.
Hunterdon County in Pennsylvania also responded.
With ponies, and it was love at first sight.
I had a lot of fun with friends, and I climbed the Tri-Pyramids.
I've never been to Aruba, but it sounds beautiful. Do you have any
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chelsea Abade, reporting from MHTV.
Good evening. I'm Paul Young. Today we have a shot